Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a review video on the Tesoar tablets. The main reason I bought this, I had a Kokaso brand tablet and it really wasn't working out too well. It was extremely slow and I bought it over about a year ago and I really wanted to go with something different. So I read a couple of reviews online about this particular tablet to see if it would be okay, and they're mostly average. Some say it's terrible. But the main reason I went ahead and bought this is because at our Here Today store in St. Louis, it's priced at $19.99, and I mean that's pretty cheap for a tablet. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. So I did already go ahead and open it up. I'm just gonna go ahead and power this on. And I also went ahead and pre-installed a couple of apps on here, just to kind of show you guys what I think about this. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for that to load up, and it's going to go ahead and unbox the rest of this. So you did, of course, come with the charger, micro USB cable, a set of headphones, and the directions, which I'm probably not going to read. Go ahead and set that aside. So a couple things about this tablet while I'm waiting for it to load up. It does have the micro SD card slot, volume control on the side, headphone jack, USB port, and additional charging port and microphone. So really not too impressive on the outside. It's made of, seems like a kind of a tough plastic. It doesn't seem like there's too many cheap parts on here. But anyway, so here's what it looks like. It didn't really take too long for it to load up. I actually forgot that that was loading, so that may affect the performance of it. But let me go ahead and load up a couple of things here. Obviously, this is an Android tablet. So my other tablet, like I said, it would just run incredibly slow. The Google Play Store was painful to load because of how slow it would perform. Chrome was almost unusable on it, and so I hardly ever used it. I just mostly use my cell phone. Right here, it seems like it's actually coming up pretty quick. Again, for a cheap tablet. This is no way in comparison to like a Samsung tablet or an LG or even an iPad, but I mean it's actually coming up pretty smooth. I know it looks slow, but I mean this is a $20 tablet. And then let me just go ahead and bring up Google Chrome, just to kind of show you guys that real quick. Now, I did notice on Chrome, the most you're going to get out of this, I wouldn't recommend using really any tabs other than one, because it just loads unbearably slow. Like, it's not even loading the current page I'm on. Actually, it could be partially due because of this. I'm actually installing another app on here, so that's actually probably not going to load while I'm waiting on that. Let me actually just go ahead and close out of that. So yeah, this tablet really can't run too many apps at once, but I mean, it loads at a decent speed for the amount of apps that are on there right now. Let's going to go ahead and show you some of the specs. So this is a 16 gigabyte internal memory tablet. Of course, it does have expandable memory. It doesn't really have too much room for apps, but then again, you don't want to put too many on there because it'll just really bog it down. It is running on Android version 4.2.2, which is Jelly Bean. I doubt that there's going to be any major update for this. So this is the overall performance on it. A couple of thoughts on the battery. So I did buy this tablet a couple days, so I had a little bit of time to kind of test it out. The battery performance really is not too impressive. If it's fully charged, if you're playing on it, like browsing the internet, maybe playing a game, you're lucky to get maybe 2 or 3 hours out of it with continuous use. If you charge out the tablet fully, hardly ever using it, it'll probably die by the end of the day. So I wasn't too impressed about the battery performance on it. Then again, it could also be due to the screen brightness, the Wi-Fi, and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, like I said, it is a decent tablet. If you're considering getting one, if you haven't really had a tablet and you're not sure if you want to get one or not, I would, especially if you're able to get it at a place for $20. It's up to you. I would recommend it if you're just needing a cheap tablet just to get by. But obviously, if you're needing something with a little bit more performance, then go with something that actually has more power. Again, like a Samsung, an iPad, or even a Microsoft Surface tablets. So yeah. Oh, another thing. The camera on this. It actually only has one camera that is on the front. I don't know if you can see it too well in this light, but I believe it's only 1.3 megapixel, and it is not very good quality. To be honest, I'm not even sure why they bothered to put a camera on there, because it's just so horrible. But I suppose you could use it for online video chat, like through Facebook video, or it does come pre-installed with Skype. I don't want to took it off because it's really kind of useless. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this. I may do a review on my Kokaso tablet. Leave a comment if you want to see my opinion on that. It's not very good, to be honest, considering how much I paid for it. But yeah, that's what I think about this tablet, and I'm actually kind of glad I bought it because it actually does exactly what I wanted. Yeah, that's the Tesoar brand tablet.